If you have ever wondered if your body is trying to tell you something through your symptoms, then this video is for you. Let's say that you've taken the supplements, you've done the labs, you've changed your diet, but the symptoms still persist. Well, your body might be trying to send you a message. My name is Dr. Jessica, and I'm a naturopathic doctor, and I help people by reconnecting their body, mind, and spirit. And in this video, I want to help you understand the deeper meaning behind your chronic symptoms and what to do about it so that your body can actually heal. I've seen this so many times in my practice, in that chronic symptoms are your body's way of really turning up the volume to get your attention. Maybe you've been pushing down your truth. Maybe you're abandoning your own needs, or maybe you're ignoring your inner voice. And when this happens for too long a period of time, your body will start speaking to you. The fatigue may be trying to tell you that you can't keep running like this, running on empty. The gut issues may be saying you can't digest this, or you can't stomach what's going on in your life right now. And the pain might be a way of saying that you've been taking on too much for far too long. And these may sound like metaphors, but they're not. They really are deep signals that your body really is trying to communicate. A great book to help explore this theme is The Body Keeps Score. This really talks about how your body is trying to send you messages and send you signals about maybe other aspects in your life that you're ignoring. The body really is deeply intelligent and really does try to communicate. And sometimes if we don't listen to a whisper, it starts to scream. So now that you have this basic awareness, you may be asking, okay, well, how do I get rid of the symptoms finally? And I think it's better to actually reframe the question and to ask, what is this trying to tell me? And this really is where simple practices such as meditation and journaling can really become helpful. So imagine this, you are sitting down in a meditation practice or a mindfulness practice, and you simply close your eyes. You can place your hand on the area that is causing you pain and really ask the question, what do you need? Like asking your body, what does it need? What are you trying to tell me? And then just sit with that for a while. And a lot of times you'll notice that either an emotion will come up, a situation may come up that you've been replaying over and over. And this is really the beginning of having that dialogue between your body and your mind. Then you're able to actually sit and process or go through or let go of whatever you might be holding on to. But in order for this relationship and this back and forth to truly develop between you and your body, you really have to start trusting yourselves. And here are some simple steps that will help you build that relationship or build that inner knowing or build that dialogue back and forth so you can truly hear what is going on and why it might be showing up in these different symptoms that you're having. So number one, stop dismissing the symptoms as annoying and take them as intuitive messages from your body. And then when that happens, you got to get curious about it. Start asking, start feeling into it. Don't give in to fear that you're always going to have this, but get a little bit curious, reframe the situation. Now, this is where a journal or some sort of writing practice can be helpful, because now you can start to track these emotional patterns. You can start to make connections and say, oh, whenever I get into this situation, or when I get fearful about this, or when I'm faced with this pain arises or this symptom arises. And having some sort of objective measure where you're kind of tracking something can really help you build that trust and build that connection as well. So then as you go deeper, this is where you're also able to build in more of those intuitive practices. So more with the meditation, more with breath work. A lot of times I see deep emotions get trapped in the body. Like in my practice, I see people hanging on to emotions or things that happened 10 years ago or 3 years ago. And doing some deep breath work can also help to release that. Things like movement, things like yoga can help with that as well. Or there's all types of different types of somatic practices. Acupuncture can help as well. The amount of time people have burst into tears on the table, not just because the pain was so great, but they were releasing an emotion that was actually associated with that pain. I've seen it just too many times to ignore that. So having some sort of practice like this where you can tap into that, where you can develop that awareness, develop that connection and that trust between your mind and your body and your emotions, the more likely you are to see those symptoms start to resolve. And remember, you don't have to go through this process alone. Sometimes you need some guidance, sometimes you need some help, sometimes you need some techniques, or you just need to know where to start. So don't be afraid to reach out for help. It could be your therapist, it could be your acupuncturist, it could be, your naturopathic doctor. If you would like some guidance online, you can always work with me. Will leave a link down below in the description box. so you can see if there's a method of working with me that may be helpful for you. But remember, you just don't have to go through this alone, and I'm always here to help empower you, to help you understand some of the symptoms that may be going on with your body, and to help you move through that. So I hope that this video was helpful and that you've learned something. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.